name is Atira. I'm from food preparation class. Today I want to share about COVID-19. So enjoy this video. Coronavirus is the disease caused by the novel coronavirus first identified in Wuhan, China. Has been named coronavirus. This is COVID-19. CO stands for corona, VI for virus, and D for disease. Formerly, this disease was referred to as 2019 novel coronavirus. The COVID-19 virus is a new virus linked to the same family of virus as severe acute respiratory syndrome (SARS) and some type of common cold. These viruses are most commonly transmitted to people in a way similar to influenza, though respiratory drop from coughing or sneezing. It is thought to be most contagious when a person receives a symptom. Although the spread may be even before symptoms appear. Time between exposure and onset of symptoms is usually 5 days, but may range from 2 to 14 days. Symptoms of COVID-19 are non-specific, and those infected can either be asymptomatic or have flu-like symptoms such as a fever, cough, fatigue, or shortness of breath, or muscle pain. The signs and symptoms of their common and common symptoms are shown in the corresponding table. Further development can lead to severe pneumonia, acute respiratory distress syndrome, sepsis, septic shock, and death. Some affected people may not show clinical symptoms but do not show signs. Hand washing has been recommended to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Individuals must wash their hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially after going to the toilet or when the hands are dirty, before eat and after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing. It is also recommended to use at least 60% alcohol-based hand sanitizer when soap and water are not available. Those who suspect they have been infected should wear surgical masks, especially when in public, and call a doctor for medical advice. By limiting the amount and distance of expiratory droplet spread during talking, sneezing, and coughing, masks can benefit public health in reducing the risk of transmission of non-infected people. Social isolation includes action on infection control aimed at delaying the spread of the disease by minimizing close relationship between individuals. Methods include quarantine, travel interaction, and closed school, workplace, stadium, or shopping mall. Individuals can also use social isolation by limiting travel, avoiding a crowded area, and physically avoiding sick individuals. For conclusion, don't risk yourself and your family with COVID-19. Always maintain personal hygiene and always obey instructions given. Just stay at home.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and good night to teacher and my dear friend. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mas Ayu binti Zainal Abidin. I'm from the course of hairdressing. Okay, today I would like to speak on topic of coronavirus. How does coronavirus spread? The COVID-19 coronavirus is a new illness and scientists are still assessing how it spread from person to person. But similar viruses tend to spread via cough and sneeze droplets. When an infected person cough or sneeze, they release droplets of saliva or mucus. This droplet can be fall on people in the vicinity and can be either directly inhaled or picked up on the hand, then transfer when someone touches their face, causing infection. For flu, some hospital guidelines define exposure as being within 6 feet of an infected person who sneezes or coughs for 10 minutes or longer. Virus can also be spread through droplets landing on surface, such as on bus or train or desk in school. However, whether this is a main transmission will depend on how long virus survive on surface. This can vary from hour to month. There is anecdotal evidence that the virus can be spread by people before they have symptoms. Some other illness such as flu can be passed from one person to another person before symptoms occur. But the extent to which this is happening with the new coronavirus is not well understood yet. So, how we to protect ourselves? So I want to share how to protect yourself and others. First, you must wash your hand. Wet your hand with clean and running water and apply soap. Lather your hand including the back and between your fingers and under your nails, and scrub for at least 20 seconds. Friends. Secondly, you must cover your mouth and nose with a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then throw the tissue in the bin and wash your hand with soap. If you do not have a tissue to hand, cough or sneeze into your elbow rather than your hand. Thirdly, face masks offer some protection as they block liquid droplets. However, they do not block smaller aerosol particles that can pass through the material of the mask. The mask also leave the eyes exposed, and there is evidence that some virus can infect a person through the eyes. So, 4. Seek early medical help. If you have a fever, cough, and difficult breathing, and share your travel history with care provider. 5. If visiting live market in affected area, avoid direct, unprotected contact with live animal and surface that have been in contact with animal. If you have returned from an affected area in the last 2 weeks, stay indoors and avoid contact with other people for 14 days. This means not going to work, school, or public area. If you have returned from an infected area and develop a high temperature, caught runny nose, sore throat, or difficult breathing, do not leave your home until you have been given advice by a doctor. So, if you want to go outside, you must use the face mask, glove, and you need to bring a hand sanitizer if you want to go outside to buy some groceries. And when you come home, you must to go to bed and clean your body so the virus can die. So this is my topic about coronavirus, and second my topic is about language. You know, this Malaysia have two language that the people use in Malaysia. Actually many language that the people use in Malaysia, but the important language that we must learn is Malay language and English language. Malay language is Malay language you need to learn because it can make you easy when you communicate with the people. That not of, like, example like this. When the Malay people and the Chinese people want to communicate, they can use the Malay words, so that can make easy to understand what they say, what they communicate with each other. So the second language that we need to learn is English, because when other people, like a teenager, when they come to our country, so when they want to speak with us, we can speak using the English language and can make easy the teenager can understand what we say. So this can make easy communication with other people at the other countries. And the language can also using when you work. When you work, like when you have a meeting with the other people from the outside country, others country, like when you want to present in front of the Japan's people or Singapore people, like that. So you must to speak English to give their understand what you say. so it can make easy. So you must to learn language. You must to learn English language. So, conclusion, when you need to speak the English, if you don't know to say, you can improve your skill, improve the speaking of English. Like me, I'm don't understand and I don't know to how to speak English to properly. So I need to improve my language English. I need to improve my speaking English. So I need to learn. So if they do not know how to speak, they must to learn how to speak English, because this English can make easy when one day, if example, when one day if the white people come to you and they ask you some question, so you can easy to communicate with them because you know how to speak English. So you must learn. I think that's all. So thank you, and I hope sir would like my public speaking. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my friends and my teachers, Mr. Dave. And now I have a 5 topic to talking about. First topic is about COVID-19. COVID-19 is one of the virus. It came from China because China is in bad or peak or something. And that's we have a coronavirus. And the coronavirus is very dangerous to our health. And coronavirus kill a lot of people. And how to avoid the corona is, you must put the hand sanitizer in your hands if you want to go to buy something, and don't forget about the mask, and you must wash your hands every single time, or easy to tell every 30 minutes you just wash your hands and make it clean. And you must do some exercise to make it, the COVID-19 is very dangerous, but we have a bad and we have a good people, right? Like a bad and good. The good is better than the bad. And now, how to kill the coronavirus is, you must, joggings, do some exercise, make your antibody. That is more important, because with antibodies, with a strong antibody, the coronavirus will automatically up. And a second topic is about dance. It's the second topic. It's topic number 2 about dance. Dance is very famous, and dance quite like activity we do every single time, or like a Zumba you can do also with your skill. You just move like that, move like that, move like that, and the first dance is at 1920. The dance called the I forget about it. And the dance is very best and enjoying If you do the dance, you're like, wow, I enjoy the dance. Oh, I do the dance like this. Oh, I just like, what a move, make a move like this. Pam, pam. Oh, the dance is very fun, and you can make a lot of fun with the dance, and it burn your fat. You know, will burn your fat because you already move. And it's more popular if you go like competitions. The dance will make us some money. And that is it. And that is it from the dance. And I will go for the second topic. Third topic. Topic number 3. That's a sport. Sport is very good for all people. Sport, you know, a Miss Bone, a family of Miss Bone, you know, Lee Chong Wei, a badminton, Nico David, and I would say Safi Sali from football. But the best sport is for me. The best sport is, I will take taekwondo. Taekwondo is a sport from Korea. That's mean taekwondo from Korea. The its martial art is using just only leg, but have a hand just a little bit. It's more focusing to leg to make a 360 and make a something and a kick or something face. Make a good. The sport of the taekwondo is very good for to protect yourself. You know, to protect yourself, to make yourself looking better, and make yourself like not. If people see you, it doesn't afraid about you. It's just like, wow, this guy are very strong. Wow, I cannot beat them all. That's why we must to have a taekwondo. It's a martial art. It's for ourselves. Sport. The best, like I most love a volleyball. A volleyball is very the best. If we like, you know, spike. We must do. Your ball must be up your hair, and you just smash it, and spike. That serve. That is a serve, and spike is just like smash at the badminton. That is a spike. And setter. You must setter job is you must set your ball and make a spiker easier to smash it. If you make it right and you and go to do. Okay, the next is a fashion. Fashion, you can see this. This is a fashion. Fashion, we have a lot of type. You can do just like this, and like this. You know, like a hip hop style, or you can take it down just like this. Open your zip and put it Korea. No, I left taekwondo and put a Korea, or you just like take it off. That was style, home, just like that, and pull, That is a fashions, and a fashion have a lot of fashion, but I doesn't have a clothes. You can do like, you know, in the restaurant you put a tuxedo in it. Put a tuxedo like a handsome boys, like a handsome man, not boys. Boys are for kids, bro. It's for man that have a good face. No, it's just a kidding. I just kidding. The tuxedo is good for every types of men and kids too, and boys too. Yeah. And love about fashions is make a people like confidence level and make a people like a good people, like people who have a better future. Like for the example, I put it no for the example like this. You can see me, not a rich people, but it's like normal people, but we have a style to confident our people to see like, wow, this guy is very, I think he's rich. Oh, wow, or something like that. Okay, I will go for the last topic is language. Language. Like now I learned how to speak English at a video, and I have learned how to speak Chinese a little bit. For the example, ni hao. Ni hao that means how good. No, how good, how are you? So it's something like that. Or 我要吃. 我要吃 is mean like I want to eat. 我要吃 is mean I want to eat. Or 我要去那边. 那边是 sorry. 我要去那边 that meanings is I want to go there. That is meaning for 我要去那边. It's good if you learn a lot of language. Like me, I already know about Chinese, English. I know how to speak, but not a pro. Like we know, not like a pro. And Bahasa Malaysia, like we know, we in Malaysia. And now it's better if you target go to Japan. Like me, right now I learn how to speak Japan because for the future I want to go to Japan and I want to buy something. I cannot tell you all. And that's for my 5 topic. If I like don't confidence or something like that, but I try to make the video to you, Mr. Diff. I hope you accept the video and thank you very much. See you. And don't forget, stay at home, safety. I think just thank you.
Hi, good morning, sir. My name is Maisarah binti Zainal. I am course specialist semester 1. Today, I want to talk about 5 topics. Firstly, the topic is coronavirus. 2, the fashions. 3, dengue virus. And 4, cultures. And 5, sport. I can start. Firstly, the topic is coronavirus. What is coronavirus? We know the virus coming from China because of the many countries that have been affected. Many die from the virus. The spread occurs when the plant sneezes and causes the virus to spread to the surface symptom. Symptom of this virus corona: eclipse, chills, fever, and tiredness. Why to fever? The spread of this virus corona, we need to wash our hands. After holding, for example, ATM machine, star, and more. And now that we are the PKP, it is a movement control order which means we have to reside outside, sitting in the home, so that the disease does not affect anyone. So stay at home, stay safe. The topic two is fashions. What is fashions? Fashion is a lot of different things nowadays 2020. Fashion out there in a variety of style. For me, I prefer fashion simple like Muslim women. Muslim women like fashionable to the cover the new beauty. Fashion is a form that makes us confident to go out, like working, smiling, selfie, and anything. Fashion is not wrong, but let it fit. And fashion is also so factor in our impress. Look after impress is not just to show that we rich people can buy expensive clothes. We care to look good for to look good for ourselves. The three topic is dengue virus. Everyone know about the dengue virus, right? It is caused by mosquitoes. Dengue fever, a type of viral infections that spread through Aedes mosquitoes. How to find out is if someone have dengue fever, start with fever. Headache, spine pain, and vomiting. What will happen if someone did get treatment? Let me explain that dengue fever is made up of dengue fever and common dengue fever. Do I need to take actions to prevent dengue fever? There are various ways to prevent dengue fever by removing water-resistant containers. Second, make sure the water top. Rainwater cause vessels are closed and make sure that flowers are on a wick. Make sure that the roof drain is always following. And lastly, as spray to kill mosquitoes. The next topic is cultures. Everyone know of many cultures and nations of our country. For example, cultural India, Chinese, and Malays. Go it alone. Chinese and Malay, Iban of Sabah and Sarawak. That cultures is very different and according to their own traditions. We live in these countries of rituals, a new respect for the nature as we move forward and others countries will respect us well. Different cultures will be treated because of the individuality. Okay, the last topic is sport. There are a lot of sport around us. Some people don't like sport because they are lazy and have problem of their own. Maybe someone is ashamed of sport or is not us. We need to know that sport has many advantages over back. For example, it can nourish us and it can release toxic substances in our body. It can also nourish our head and refresh our brain and mind. Spotlight to emit sweet. Our inners and authors members are outside for so long we need to take good care of them. We spot not only our diet will regulate, we eat natural food. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Today we are present to you Little Red Riding Hood.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a jungle. One morning,
Little Red Riding Hood asked her mother,
If she can go to visit her grandmother.
Grandma let apple, but
Go to grandma house. Go straight to grandma house and don't
house and don't talk to strangers.
Yes, now I go straight there and I won't talk to strangers. La 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 la.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you going?
I'm going to
Grandma's house.
Does grandma like flower?
May I pick some
Sunflower.
Yes.
Yes, pick some flowers.
Yes, pick some flowers.
After that, Wolf went to grandma house before the little Red Riding Hood came to the grandma house.
knock knock?
Knock knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who is
Who is it?
It's me.
Little Red
Riding Hood? Oh, come in dear.
Come in, dear.
Good morning, Grandma.
Morning, Grandma.
Good morning, my
Oh, you are a big bad wolf. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
A few minutes later.
Knock knock knock.
It's me, Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, come here.
Morning, Grandma.
Grandma.
Good morning.
Good morning, dear.
Grandma, you have
Big news today. Because I want to hear
Here you, dear.
Grandma, you have
big eats today.
Because
I want to eat.
I want to eat you.
Oh no.
Oh, you're the big bad wolf.
the wolf jumped, but he bumped his head on the ceiling and fell down.
Grandma,
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Are you okay, my dear?
yes, I'm okay.
Let's eat the
Apple pie.
Yes, let's eat.
Let's eat the apple pie.
Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood laughing together. Finally, the wolf was took a run from house, and Grandma and Little Riding Hood are happy.
A very good morning to our teachers and fellow friends.
Friends, we, students of IKBN Peretak from Prestige Semester 1, we will entertain you with our chorus speaking
entitled We Love Our Teacher.
We love our teacher.
We love our teachers.
We love our teachers.
Entitled We Love Our Teachers.
We love our teachers.
T.
E.
A.
C.
H.
E.
Teacher.
Teacher.
T. Teacher.
Teachers.
Teachers.
Teacher. Who is teacher?
Teacher is a person who provide our education.
Teachers is a person who provide our education.
Teacher is person who provide our education from.
Teacher is a person who provide education.
Teachers is a person who provide our education from.
Teacher is person who provide our education.
Teacher is a person who provide our education.
Teacher is a person who provide our education.
Teacher is a person who provide our education from.
From preschool to primary school and
From secondary school up to university, there is someone behind all these stages.
There is someone behind all these stages.
There is always someone behind all this stage.
There is always someone all these stages.
There are always someone behind all these stages.
There is always someone behind all these stages.
There is always someone behind all these stages.
Teacher is always remind us to study hard.
Teach us more than a lesson in the textbook.
Teach us deeper things that people overlook.
Really?
Yes, that's what our teacher always do.
Yes, that is what our teachers always do.
Guys, do you know who is the hero of our institute that teach us about English?
yes, of course we know. He is our English teacher.
Yes, of course we know. He is our English teacher, Mr. Reef.
Class, can you give me the ingredients of chocolate cake?
The ingredient is flour,
Cocoa powder,
Sugar.
Egg.
And butter.
Delicious. She always teach us about pastries.
who is she?
She is Puan Ain, who taught us about pastries.
She is Puan Ain, who taught us about pastries.
She is Puan Ain, who taught us about pastries.
She is Puan Ain, who taught us about pastries.
There are many teachers in this institute
Who always taught us about ICT.
fish, pastry, and others.
About ICT, English, pastries, and others.
English, pastries, and others.
Teachers are always advising us.
Guys, study hard, study hard. Please.
You know your exam is coming. You must get a good result.
You must get a good result.
Cheerful.
And hardworking too.
Oh yes, it's true. And
For this, we would like to say thank you for teaching us.
We would like to say thank you for teaching us.
Last but not least, thank you for
Yes, thank you for being our teacher.
We would like to say thank you for being our teachers. We love you, teachers.
Thank you for being our teachers. We love our
We love our teacher.
Love you, teachers.
Hi, my name is Yana. I'm from bakery department. Today I want to talk about sport. My favorite game is hockey. Hockey is the more interesting to me because there is two life in it. It keeps a player always busy physically as well as mentally. It is very popular game all over the world. Hockey also the national sport of India. Oh, hockey is in which two teams play against each other by trying to maneuver to ball into the opponent's goal using by hockey stick. In present, there is too many forms of hockey. Example, ice hockey, field hockey, roller hockey, slash hockey, and street hockey. Besides that, I want to share with you do's and don'ts for sport. First, I want to share with you first for sport. First of all, you must wear sport interior. Before start, you must stretching and warm up, and then always listen to the teacher all the time, because if you disobey, you may get painful. Because of that, the trainer must have equipped the athlete with equipment. Okay, right now I want to share with you don'ts for sport. Do not wear watchery or jewelry when doing sport activity, as it may distract you or hurt your friends. Besides that, if you feel unwell and tired, you must stop playing, or you should approach your teacher immediately. The conclusion is sport can teach you about game of life. Your attitude can be positive and be brave when you're doing anything. Furthermore, you will learn to forgive the mistake of others. Thank you.